Hi, my name is Divya and welcome to my channel Beauty is Subjective. Today I will be doing this quick everyday look that is really simple to do, and I will be using all drugstore items so that they are easily accessible to everybody watching this, and everybody feels that this is something that is doable. You do not have to be an expert to create this look, and it's really quick. You can do it maybe for going to office, going to college, whatever may be your needs. It seems really glam, but it's pretty simple and pretty straightforward. So I hope you enjoy this video and make sure you like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.
I am using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is a great foundation available at the drugstore and really cheap too. For that I'm using the e.l.f. powder brush, which is kind of like a thick flat top brush, and I'm stippling or dabbing the foundation all over my face using this brush. This application method provides great coverage and is also really quick to spread the foundation all over the face. Do not forget to pull the foundation down on the neck for a better match and look of uniformity. Also, this foundation is a medium coverage actually and fairly dewy, but I like it because it gives a really healthy glow to the skin, I've noticed in the past. Then I'm using the Revlon Colorstay pressed powder, and I am applying this all over my face with a fluffy powder brush. What we are doing is setting our foundation currently. This makes sure that the foundation lasts longer, and especially for those with oily skin, this step is a must. Then I'm using a Wet n Wild crease brush, which costs less than $1 at the drugstore and is a great brush to use. Then I'm using the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air Color Icon 10 shadow palette. This is a great palette, and Wet n Wild makes some of the best drugstore eyeshadows. Using that beige color that I pointed in the picture, I am applying that shimmery beige color all over my eyelid and also pulling it up towards the crease, almost up until my brow. Doing the same thing on the other eye. Concentrating this mostly on the eyelids though. Then I'm using the two dark browns which I've marked with the blue circles down below, and I'm defining the crease by using the same brush. This step is completely optional if you think it's too complicated, but all I'm doing is making sure there's some kind of shadow or definition to my eye by doing this. Even if you don't do it, it's fine, because in the daytime it's okay if you don't have this amount of definition. I'm doing the same step on the other eye. Then using the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, I am using the same champagne color that I had used in the first step and applying it on my lid is again because the brown kind of overshadowed the shimmery beige and I wanted to bring that brightness back. Then I'm just wiping out the fallout. Getting fallout from using eyeshadows is a very normal and expected step. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Eye Crease Brush, and I'm taking the dark brown shadows again from the bottom, mostly the darker one, and I'm just defining my upper lash line. This step replaces your step of using an eyeliner, because using an eyeliner may not be something that people are comfortable with on a daily basis. Also, this gives a softer look. Eyeliner has a slightly more defined and a harsher look, whereas a dark brown eyeshadow defining your lash line is a much softer and doable look. And using the same color now and the same brush, I'm defining my lower lash line. This also just makes your eyes stand out. Then using my foundation brush from the first step, I'm just cleaning the fallout, which is all the brown eyeshadow that fell on my cheeks. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. This is the best concealer at the drugstore and is definitely comparable to a lot of the higher end concealers too. I'm dabbing it all over my under eyes. This also takes care of cleaning up the brown eyeshadow fallout that had taken place. This has extreme coverage. Then I'm using the Revlon Colorstay pressed powder foundation again, which I'd used to set my foundation, and now I'm using that powder to set my concealer. Setting the concealer makes sure that it lasts longer and doesn't crease. Then I'm using Revlon Colorstay Brow Fantasy and filling in my eyebrows. It has pencil on one end and gel on the other end. Using the gel, which is colored gel on the other end, sets the eyebrows and makes the eyebrows last longer throughout the day. The filled in eyebrows, as in. Filling in eyebrows is a must step in my opinion. Then I'm using the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. It's extremely voluminous, or adds a lot of volume to your eyelashes. Using the Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush, I have the older packaging, but that's what the new packaging looks like. Blush adds color and dimension to the face. Next, I'm using a NYX Retractable Lipliner instead of a lipstick, and I'm applying it all over my lips. Then I open up my hair and smoosh it up a little bit before I start talking. There's a lot of hair smooshing that takes place when I record.
I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you do give it a try. All you do need is some kind of a shimmery, like lightly shimmery, champagne-y nude colored eyeshadow and a dark brown eyeshadow.
Thanks for watching.